Thank you. Thank you for being here tonight. Many times we hear somebody who has indigestion, he will or she will say, I have a heartburn. What does that really mean? And giantism, why giants? And why in Genesis 6:3, and the Lord took the spirit away from man. Is the word spirit complete, or should it mean something else? It should mean something else. The Holy Spirit. Because even nature has a spark of life, which is a spirit. Now we know that in photosynthesis, the sun comes down, and the carbon dioxide that we expel and other creatures are absorbed by the leaves, and from it, it makes sugars and starches, to use a simple language. And why is our economy dropping and everybody is frightened? What's causing all this? Now my next big question is, what element is the center of the universe? Would somebody like to tell me?
Anyone? Hey.
Is it iron?
Iron? Someone said carbon.
Oh.
I don't know. I couldn't. Joe.
Oops.
Joe Cucci.
Carbon?
Right. Is it white or black?
Black.
Black, isn't it?
Yeah.
But carbon has many personalities. It comes out as coke, C-O-K-E, coal, and also it turns into graphite. It's a slippery thing, and incidentally it's the graphite in a pen or pencil with which we write. It isn't the lead. That writing is leading us to something, but it is the graphite itself. And then finally, after much pressure, it becomes that most precious stone that everybody fights over, wants them, better known in The Alchemist as the Philosopher's Stone, the diamond. And so from a very black thing that has absolutely no light outside of a little spark within itself, becomes that diamond. And that diamond is the Holy Spirit, is God, and this is what self-center is about, is to become that God. Now not all of us can be the chief God, but we can all be gods. And this is why we, out of all other creatures, are the crowning creation, the miracle. We are a miracle. a miracle that's incomprehensible. That's who we are. And that's what chiropractic is about, is to help us to get through those carbons. And each carbon in us, from down up, is called a chakra. And each chakra has a particular duty. And from where does the chakra come? It comes from the front of the body of a few vertebrae. And it wheels out and comes back. And the one above just does the opposite. As this comes back, the one above comes out. And because it works that way, if we could see the chakras, we see them functioning as if they were all in one. But remember, the chakras come from the bone. And what travels, or what should be traveling through our bones? It is from above down, because up here, someplace, is that God, that diamond. That knows only how to exhale, let out the breath, and that is the breath or the spirit of life. Spiritus vitus. Now I'm giving you this very quickly, but remember, the center of all our universes is the carbon, and we start way at the bottom. So for us to hate anybody would be hating ourselves. For I recognize now I started at the very bottom, and the very bottom has no light as we know it. It has a spirit better known as the black light, black power. Got it? But as we keep rising from chakra to chakra to chakra to chakra, we have the one at the very bottom is the root chakra, meaning from where we come. The black chakra, if you like. And the second one is for reproduction. And the third one known as the navel. Then we have another one which we call the solar. And then we have the chakra that gives us movement, timing, science, measurements, the heart.